he'll be coming with us as soon as we find a new place right here.
Moonlighting for the phone company, Doctor?
You and I need to talk.
I was talking. Business.
So I heard. A piece for television. Very impressive.
Who let you in here?
Your secretary. I told her I was a doctor and that this was urgent.
Bianca's doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as soon as I assure my secretary that my daughter is fine, I will instruct her to have you thrown out.
I never make the same mistake twice. How about you?
You have 5 minutes.
I feel we got off on the wrong foot. I would like to start over.
Why?
Well, I think we have a lot in common. We both travel in the same circles. We enjoy the same things. I think we could both be friends.
Well, that's a bizarre and frightening thought.
You know what day it is? D-Day, as in the day your mother declared a disaster.
Have you seen my earrings?
Your earrings. They're there on the table.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, there's just no time, Liza. I mean, the wedding might just as well be in an hour for all the preparations he's made.
I don't think you have to worry. Jimmy. Ah, she's expecting you.
Is she all right? I got the urgent message.
Well, there you are. Why haven't you returned all my calls, Opal?
I have had a couple of things on my plate, Marion.
You want some coffee?
Don't you give her a thing until she tells me why she deserted me in my hour of need. I mean, you have really hurt my feelings, Opal.
Black, 2 lumps right on your mama's head. You know, you're not the only one with problems around here, Marion.
Well, I am the only one who just lost a wedding today, okay?
Oh, yeah? What happened? Stuart come to his senses?
Well, at least Stuart loves me, which is more than I can say about you.
All right. Children. Shall we start again?
Okay. Adam reneged on his promise for a deluxe wedding for 2, and I've been calling every hotel in a 50-mile radius, and there's nothing available.
Well, there's always Vegas.
I would go there. I would marry Stuart on an oil rig if I had to. But he deserves more. He deserves romance and poetry.
Well, what about Paris? Wasn't that Plan B? You and Stuart elope in the city of love?
Oh, please, they treat their dogs better than they do their lovers. I mean, at least they're foreign lovers. And Versailles was already booked.
Mother, I told you, I don't think you have to worry.
Liza, you weren't there. He was vicious. You know how he gets. His eyes got all mean and squinty, and those dreadful teeth. I thought he was going to bite me.
Mother, no one bites you.
Well, thank you for being so supportive, and I love you for that. But remember what he did last time to me? All those historical figures at my surprise dinner?
All right, okay. I'm going to tell you I had a talk with Adam last night. Very serious talk. And I wouldn't doubt that he's done a complete 180 on this wedding thing. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Hello. Scott! Scott, I haven't heard of your voice in such a long time. When are you coming home? The wedding. Well, that's kind of up to Adam. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have a wedding. We're getting married, but we don't know when or where. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Excuse. Well, I'm being invaded by a bunch of chairs. They're very pretty chairs. Excuse me. I'll have to call you back. Yeah. No, you're home. Right. Okay. Excuse me. I think maybe you got the wrong address. I didn't order any. What is this stuff anyway? Your wedding. I hope you like it, Stuart.
You're gonna move out before the next custody hearing?
Raquel, you knew it was a temporary situation, all right? Our plan was always to move out.
Yo, I thought the plan was to wait until we knew how things were gonna work out. So Max was moved around as little as possible.
You just told us that the hearing was postponed, and we don't even know why. So there's no telling how long this thing's gonna last, or how long it's gonna take to get resolved.
Look, Mateo, Max just got comfortable here. It's not fair to him.
Okay, listen. It's not like we found a place to live yet. It's gonna take a little while.
He can help us look around.
That's cruel. He's a little boy.
What's cruel is letting him go on thinking that we're all gonna live together for the rest of our lives.
She's right. He needs to know the truth. And now that we're all comfortable with one another, I think he can handle it.
Daddy!
Hey, big guy. How are you? What's this?
I made it at school for you and Mommy. Look, Mommy. What's wrong?
Ask your father.
Let me get that for you, buddy. Here you go. Here you sweetie. Listen, Max. You know how I told you about holidays? You know, the restaurant that we owned and how we had to close it down and move in here until we could figure out what we're gonna do next?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, listen, we've had a terrific time living here, okay? And it's worked out great. You and your mom spending time with us so we can get to know each other. But this is Sam and Maddie's house. And it's time for us to find our own houses.
With you and me and Mommy?
Well, not exactly. You see, Haley and I, we're gonna find a house together, okay? And we're gonna help your mom find a real nice place nearby, right? And I know that you've moved around a lot, but now that we found each other, it's gonna be great. It really is. And you're gonna have your same school, and you know.
Look, he doesn't understand.
Are you still my daddy?
You got mad because, excuse me, because I wouldn't go to Dixie and try to get her to talk Junior into staying in Pine Valley. And so you said no wedding. Stuart, I didn't mean that. I was just venting. I apologize. I hope this makes it up to you. Well, it looks pretty. But that's really up to Marion. She may have other plans. Yes, of course. Well, however you decide to tie the knot, I hope you'll let me be part of that celebration. Did Marion put something in your coffee? That's what I know of. Well, then what happened? Why did you change your mind? Liza.
I made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Oh, Liza, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't tell him I was going to kill him. I told him that I would be very, very, very unhappy if it wasn't the most spectacular wedding this town ever saw.
Yeah, well, that only works if they love you, believe me, I know.
Oh, darling, Palmer loved you in his own twisted little way.
Palmer loves Palmer, and that's the last word I'm saying on the subject. So, where is this Fabu wedding gonna be held then?
I have no idea.
Well, whatever Adam dreams up is going to be spectacular. And soon.
Winter wedding. That's romantic. Snow on the ground, a nice fire in the fireplace, and somebody you can trust and respect to snuggle up with.
And it's February, which means that every time that time of year you get to go rushing off to the islands because it's your anniversary.
That sounds good. Oh, yeah, I can see you in one of them South Sea sarongs, Stewart, in...
And absolutely nothing but sunblock.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, how can I ever thank you?
Just be happy, Mom.
I mean, all this and a grandchild as well? We're gonna have to think of something fabulous for the two of you to wear to the wedding.
Oh, there's time.
Well, not if Adam keeps his promise. Oh, which reminds me, darling, my shower. How is that coming along?
Oh, well, it's gonna be the most unforgettable shindig this town has ever seen.
You haven't done a thing about it, have you, Opal?
Of course, you don't need my friendship. Unless, of course, your daughter relapses, or you or one of your friends happen to need the assistance of someone with my connections and reputation.
Oh, Joe Martin's always here for anything medical.
Dr. Martin is a fine physician, but his reputation is local, whereas mine is international, as is yours. Why are you so cold, Miss Kane? I've never done anything bad to you. In fact, I even helped your daughter.
Well, you're a good doctor. No one's ever denied that.
I'm also a good friend, especially for those who share my worldview.
And I share your worldview.
Well, you obviously like money and power.
Oh, no, you see, that's where you're wrong, Doctor. Those things are only a means to an end.
Which brings me to your work with, what's it called? Teens Against Addiction, your pet charity? Well, I'm sure that a foundation with goals that far-reaching would love to have friends of influence.
And deep pockets?
Of course.
So your interest in me is philanthropic?
I'm new in town, Miss Kane. And you happen to be one of Pine Valley's most influential citizens. It's obvious that I would gain greatly by having a friendship with you. But I think if you were honest with yourself, you would have to admit that the exchange might be mutually beneficial.
Oh, you're good, Doctor. You're very good. But you're not good enough.
Not good enough for what?
I didn't inherit this business. I didn't win it in a lottery or divorce settlement. I created it.
Which means you're smart, as well as beautiful.
Which means I'm on to you. You want something and you think you can get it by flattering me. Men with more to offer than you, Doctor, have tried that trick and failed.
I'll be direct.
Oh, how lovely.
It's one thing to disagree with me, or even to dislike me. But to go behind my back, to destroy my reputation with my colleagues now, that's unfriendly.
You walked away from a woman who needed dire medical attention, Doctor.
How is that your business?
The woman could have died. It was my duty to report you to the hospital. And as a matter of fact, the more I think about it, I bet I should have reported you to my old friend, the DA.
As I told you, Miss Kane, my pager went off and I was called away on what I thought was another emergency.
And I wouldn't accept an excuse that thin from a child.
Miss Bennett was never in any danger. I heard you call Joe Martin, and as I was needed elsewhere, I left.
If you came here to convince me that your pager went off, you're wasting your time.
You're entitled to your own opinion, Miss Kane. As for why I'm here, it's simple. I want no more misunderstandings. From now on, don't cross me, or I'll be obliged to return the favor.
Of course I have made plans. You're one of my closest friends, and this is gonna be the shower to end all showers.
Uh-huh. And where is this blowout going to be held?
Well, I figure the manor, that way we can all, let down our hair, relax, and...
And who's catering it?
Well, what's wrong with my cook? I mean, her pigs in the blanket make you want to lay down and die.
Pigs in the blanket? Oh, Opal, you haven't even thought about this once, have you? Admit it.
Oh, hot diggity hell. No, I have not. You're right, and I'm sorry. But I have been a little busy lately, what with my divorce and other things.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm being cruel and thoughtless. Of course, you have been going through a divorce. Please forgive me. Liza and I can work on the prenup bash.
No, a promise is a promise. Anyway, it'll be good for me. Planning your party would take my mind off the other thing. Hey, tell me, where is your telephone, honey?
Oh, it's right over there.
Oh, good. They got this red-hot new caterer here in town. I got his card.
Diego Del Marco?
Yeah, that's him. I figured we'd get kind of a Latin, Latino kind of thing going.
Oh, darling, you know me. You really do.
Well, you know, I figure your last fling at freedom ought to be a little spicy.
You know, I can't wait to get married, you know that. But a lady does have to have a final fling. Oh, that reminds me, darling, I think we should get a limo, you know, a great big stretch limo so we can all run in and out when we're going around town and won't be afraid to lose our licenses. So why don't you ask Adrian to drive us? I'm sure he'll oblige you.
All right, just hold it a little red hot minute there, Marion. I will throw the party for you, but there is no way that I am going to be asking my son to chauffeur a carload of marinated matrons around town. That's gone too far.
You're what?
And the livestock, Mr. Chandler?
Yeah, out back. Adam, have you ever thought about not doing the bad stuff so you wouldn't have to apologize so much? Well, I'm working on it, Stuart. With a little luck, Liza will be in my corner very soon. Maybe we can avoid some of these misunderstandings. Well, no, we understood each other just fine. You wanted what you wanted until you wanted something else, and that was Liza. I love that woman more than my life, Stuart. That's when the bad things happen, Adam, when you want something so much. Did she say something to you? She didn't have to. Well, she told me she loves me. And I asked her to marry me. What did she say? She said she needed more time to see if anything bad's gonna happen again. No bad things are gonna happen. None at all. That's it. I think you know when you're doing bad stuff. You just know that you just go ahead anyway. You just gamble. You take a chance. But have you noticed how often you lose? Yeah, well, I win sometimes, too. I still have you, don't I? I have Haley, Junior, even Marion. Yeah, well, Marion is going to be my wife, and Liza is her daughter. Does that mean I have to ask you for her hand in marriage? No. I just mean don't hurt her. I give you my word. What about Dixie? Is she still going back to Pigeon Hollow? Tad Martin's in the picture now. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yeah, there are worse stepfathers, I guess. Tad's a great father. Well, at this point, I'll put up with anything that'll keep Junior in Pine Valley. Yeah. So, Junior's here, Liza's happy, and I'm getting married. Yeah. So I must be doing something right. Yeah, maybe. When you're good, Adam, you're very, very good. But when you're bad, you tell me about it. Yeah.
Max, of course I'm still your daddy. I'll always be your daddy. I mean, I was your father the minute you were born. It's just that we lost each other for a while, and now I'm so happy because we found each other. And I love you so much. Okay? You understand that, right? And it's just that we can't stay here any longer, all right? It's time for us to find our own houses.
If you go, I'll lose you.
No, you're not gonna lose me. I'll always be here with you. We're gonna always be together, all right? It's just that, you know, Haley and I are gonna find a nice house or an apartment, and you're gonna come stay with us for a while until we can figure this whole thing out. You see, what we did was we wanted to take this thing one step at a time. You know, we wanted you guys to stay here so we could all get comfortable and you could, you know, get used to your new school. But now we're gonna live together, you, me, and Haley, right? Near your school.
What about Mommy? Where's she gonna live?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Hey, don't worry about me, Max. I'll be fine.
No, I want you to come with me, Mommy.
Max, listen, you're always gonna have your mommy with you, okay? Because we're gonna find a really nice place to live, so you'll have both of us in 2 rooms, all right? You'll have a room at your mom's house, and you'll have a room at our house, and you'll have both of us.
Not together.
No, not together. You see, your mom and me, we're good friends, okay? And we love you very, very much. And I live with Haley, and your mom's gonna have her own place, all right? But see, the most important thing is that you have both of us with lots of love. All right? And who knows, 2 rooms, 2 houses, I think you might like that. What do you think? You'll give it a try?
Okay.
Come here. Thank you. Thank you for trying something new. You know what? And I promise, as soon as stuff happens, we'll let you know, okay? And we're not moving out right now, so don't worry, okay? We still have to find a new place, all right? But you can help us if you want.
Okay.
Yeah? Well, Haley found a place in the paper that's right across from a park. And maybe we'll go check it out, see if you like it, all right?
Okay.
Okay? First, I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
Me too.
Yeah? Your mom tells me you can peel oranges. Is that true? Yeah? You want to show me how? Maybe we can have a few cookies?
With chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk, that's right. Chocolate milk. Let's go get some chocolate milk.
This was your idea, wasn't it?
That's a very good guess, Raquel. Why, you want to make something of it?
Oh, Opal, I had no idea.
Well, I just, figured you knew, seeing as how you read The Intruder.
Mother? Opal Gardner, bite your tongue. The old Marion Colby read The Intruder. The new Marion Chandler reads Art World.
That'll last a week.
I haven't read The Intruder for a month. I haven't had time. Otherwise, I would have seen you on the cover, darling. I am so sorry I wasn't there to give you tissues and hot toddies. Oh, sweetheart, will you ever forgive me?
Of course.
Oh, you poor darling. Come on, go sit down right now. I bet Palmer went ballistic on you.
Are you kidding? It was Palmer's doing.
No.
But it all worked out in the end because Adrian got so angry that he kidnapped Palmer and forced him to sign the divorce agreement.
Well, that's really interesting. I would have thought that he would be filled with resentment. I mean, finding out that you were his mother and left him all those years ago. He's really taken your side, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did. I mean, this isn't to say that we're all the way home yet, but he is going to stick around town for the near future and get to know his mama.
Talk about having your world turned upside down.
Yeah, I'll say. Lucky for me, the woman that raised him right. 'Cause he is a good man. I mean, of course he was and still is angry, but he's trying to understand and give me a chance.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to work it out, Opal. You really, really will. I mean, look at me and Liza. Oh, I've done some terrible things to Liza.
Oh, I made mistakes of my own.
Yes, but, we were at each other's throats, and now, look, I mean, miracles really do happen.
Sure was a miracle that I even found him again. Well, speaking of miracles, if we're going to get your shindig off the ground, I got to get on the horn, you know what I mean?
Okay, you run along, and listen, call me if you need to talk, mother to mother.
I sure
okay?
will, honey. Thanks.
Bye, darling, I'm so
Bye-bye.
sorry.
Oh,
Please forgive me for not being there.
of course. See you later, Tootsie.
Bye, darling.
Poor Opal.
Oh, Liza, I wish she'd called me. I mean, I know that you have a big loudmouth mother, standing right here, but at least you know what's going on with me all the time.
I would never trade you for peace and quiet.
I think that sounds like a good thing. At least I'll accept it. Do you think Adam is really going to come through here?
Yes.
I better call Stuart and tell him to cancel the VFW hall. I mean, they've got antlers on the walls. I mean, can you imagine?
Not for a wedding.
Oh, darling, I do love you so much.
I love you too.
And kisses, baby Colby. And thank you so much, Liza, really. I can't thank you enough.
Be happy. Mom? Coming. Oh, I didn't order.
Oh, yes, you did.
Are you threatening me, Doctor?
Consider it a warning. When I'm pushed, I push back.
Oh, Dr. Hayward. My stepfather founded Pine Valley Hospital. My mother worked there most of her life. I've known the Martins since I was a little girl. I married their son, Jeff. I've contributed heavily to the hospital over time, and I know every single member of the board personally. In addition to which, my net worth far exceeds yours, and my influence with the media is, well, I think I've made my point. Now, if you'll excuse me, Doctor, I really do have work to do. Good day.
Why do you have to make this so difficult? So adversarial? We're both adults, Miss Kane. Think of what we could accomplish if we set aside our differences.
You blew your chance with me when you walked away from that poor woman.
We don't know each other very well, Miss Kane, and therefore I won't burden you with my side of things. But trust me, not everything is as it appears.
This isn't the first time you've played fast and loose with your side of things, as you put it. Adam Chandler? According to Joe Martin and others, you nearly killed him.
I was cleared of that accusation.
Yes. Yes, you made a mistake.
And you've never made a mistake, Miss Kane? I guess the difference between you and me is that I would never throw it in your face.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm a force to be reckoned with, as you are.
You and I are nothing alike.
Oh, really? I would wager that if we had all our enemies in the same room, they would say the same things about us.
They wouldn't mention us in the same breath.
Please. Back off, Miss Kane.
Or what?
We'll both get hurt.
That sounds intimidating. The only problem is you have no leverage. You have nothing I want. You have no power over anyone I care about. That is, except for helpless patients. But believe me, I have no intention of ever becoming helpless.
We're all helpless, Erica, at one time or another.
Don't hold your breath.
You're fun. No, I mean it. So what do you say? Shall we start over? From now on, I have no quarrel with you. In fact, we've never even met. And we're never going to meet because I'm going to do everything I can to avoid you and yours. This is your town. I simply live in it. I'm even going to go so far as to cross the street when I see you coming. I'll only ask that you do the same. In fact, consider it doctor's orders.
About Dr. Hayward, no. Bianca is fine. That doctor has nothing to do with Bianca. But if he ever comes back here, I want you to call security. I want you to have him thrown out. Is that clear? Do you understand that, Val? Good. And now I want you to track down Adam Chandler. I need to see him right away. Thank you. Two can play at this game, Doctor. Stuart, my God!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Well, what is it?
It's our wedding. Adam came through for us.
Oh, that was my news. Liza got to him.
Long live Liza!
The Marvel daughter.
Oh, yes. I wanted you so badly to have a romantic, beautiful wedding.
I wanted exactly the same for you, my darling.
Yeah, well, he did it. Here, come, see. Come.
Okay. Well, I may stand tall in your eyes, Stuart, but I'm really very short, you know.
Yeah, I'll get the ladder.
Okay. Here, hold my coat.
Yeah, only Adam could come up with something this inspired.
Okay.
Wait till you see this.
Okay. Here I go.
Be careful.
Woo! Oh, this is really nice. Why don't we get a ladder like this for the house? Huh? Okay, here I go.
Okay, be careful.
All ready.
Careful.
Oh, Stuart! It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord, look at the detail on this. Are those our initials down there?
You got it engraved. Uh-oh.
Stuart!
Marion?
Stop, Stuart,
Marion,
stop!
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
stop.
Marion,
Help me!
Are you okay?
Help!
Is that for me?
If you like it.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Only the best for the matron of honor.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was over at the gallery, overseeing things. Stuart seems very happy. Marion, I think, will be pleased.
Oh, I told her there was a chance you might come around.
Oh, well, love is in the air. Who am I to say nay?
So, is this the kinder, gentler version of Adam Chandler, or do you have an ulterior motive?
Oh, no. I love my brother. I want him to be happy. It'd also be nice if the daughter of the bride was so overwhelmed by the sight of her beloved mother taking her vows that she might...
Drop her guard?
Oh, nothing so reckless. Just marry me.
You know, I think I'll take the honest Adam over the kinder, gentler version any day.
I'm glad you like it.
I was right. You're trying to steal my son.
This has nothing to do with Max. This has to do with my husband and the fact that you're trying to steal my husband.
Look, Mateo happens to be my husband.
In name only, Raquel. Just on paper, that's it. Mateo is committed to me in every way that counts. Look, I don't want to keep doing this with you. I don't want to fight with you.
No. You just want to break my son's heart.
Listen to me. If you had agreed to a divorce, you would have joint custody right now, and none of this would be happening. This is your fault. Mateo and I have bent over backwards trying to be fair to you and Max, but that's not good enough for you, is it? No, you want more. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't watch yourself, you're gonna get nothing. Excuse me. Hello, Wild One. Yeah, I'll be right there.
We got about 5 naked oranges in the kitchen.
Here, Mommy.
Oh, thanks.
Honey, that was Jillian on the phone. Ryan's in the hospital. He's in serious condition, and she can't go near him or they'll revoke her bail. So I want to go check on him, make sure he's okay. Can we go house hunting later?
I have a confession to make. I've been told that I'm beautiful. I can't help that. I was born this way. Some people are threatened by my looks. Others underestimate me because of it. Of course, I always use that to my advantage.
Is it okay? They really need me.
Yeah, sure, it's okay. Go on. And tell Ryan I'm keeping a good thought, okay?
Thank you, baby. I'll call you as soon as I get word, okay?
Don't worry about us. Max and I are gonna look for a new house, aren't we? Is that right?
right.
All right. All right, grab your coat. I'll get the real estate section. Say goodbye to your mom.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, here you go. Come on.
Marion, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks to all these. Oh, boy. And to you for risking your life diving in here to save me.
I'll always save you, Marion.
Oh, Stuart. Thank you. Oh, Stuart. Oh, my. Oh, that's Stuart. I've never felt anything like that.
Oh, you don't like it?
Oh, I do.
You like it?
I do. Oh, I can't wait for the honeymoon. Woo! Whoa, Stuart!
Yes, apple blossoms. I know they're out of season, but my brother loves apple blossoms. And Magnolia... Wait a minute. Winifred! That was an important call, Erica.
They're all important.
Winifred!
No, she's outside. She's out front with somebody from the aviary. Are you thinking of opening a zoo, Adam?
What do you want?
I want your undivided attention. Sit down. This is important.
I already gave to your charity.
I know. I'm here to return the favor. What do you know about Dr. David Hayward?
The man is a criminal and a sociopath. And when the police finally see through that platinum pedigree of his, they'll probably arrest him.
Is it true he tried to kill you?
Yes, he tried, but failed. At least his nerve failed.
When was this?
I was in the hospital after my mini stroke. He deliberately administered the wrong drug, enough to kill me, and then came flying into the last moment with the antidote.
Well, I was right about him.
Why all this sudden interest in Hayward?
Last night, a woman collapsed at my feet right in the Valiant parking lot. She was clutching her chest. She was gasping for breath. It looked like she was having a heart attack. And Dr. David Hayward was right there, but he didn't help. He walked away. And I'm trying to figure out why he would do that.
He walked away.
Yes.
That fits.
Well, fortunately, Joe Martin got this woman to the hospital. But you see, this is a lot like what happened to you. I mean, Hayward just pushed it right to the edge.
You know, most surgeons confuse themselves with God. Maybe he's just upping the ante.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I was Mrs. Bennett, I'd be on the phone to a lawyer. I mean, Vanessa Bennett could have died. Right?
Bennett? Did you say Vanessa Bennett?
Yes. Why, do you know her? She's tall, very attractive, well-bred.
Yes, we've met. But I don't know her nearly as well as Dr. Hayward does.
Yes, John. I'm so terribly disappointed I'm not going to be able to make it. Well, something came up. But give the Bellamy Forsythes my very best regard. Oh, yes, Bunny is a love, isn't she? Oh, listen, darling, I've got to run. I'll be in touch. Bye-bye. David, how nice of you to stop by.
Hello, Mother.
For scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
I need another favor. This time my future's riding on it.
Jillian is the person for you. Isn't there any way you could give her another chance?
If Adam really is the man for you, you're not going to get an argument from me.
Kiss Mother hello.
One Life to Live is coming up next.